Okay, I've had a few problems recording this, but so far, okay, this is Minecraft. Everybody expects this. No, yeah, it's blocky and stuff, but you know what? It's epic for building things and creating massive puzzles and all sorts of things that can be later realized in a more epic game engine from Epic Games, the Unreal Engine. But anyway, besides all that, there's so much to think about and talk about. But like you'll see waypoints and you'll see these tooltips and things come up because I was playing in survival mode because creative is fun, but survival's better. And I grew some cacti that I found in the desert and transplanted near my house. Um, well, if you can call that a house, it's a cobblestone hovel. You can see I named it Starting Hovel because it's not magnificent like our blood altar looks more amazing up there, which is pretty sad. Let's see here. I got Sigil of Element, a Phantom Bridge, Air Sigil. Uh, yeah, Elemental. Okay, that's what I wanted. But like Elemental Protection, Phantom Bridge. Yes, I'm a wizard. A blood mage actually on that one. But yeah, this is my blood altar, and it looks a lot more magnificent than my house. And this is gonna be replaced. It's for things I discovered, which I'm going to enlighten you about because I'm quite excited about it. Not gonna lie. Not even gonna lie about that. Okay, so yeah, it's all very compact. Oh, what is that? That's the meat of the matter today. The meat of the matter today is this thing. Not the blood magic, not the wizardry, or anything else, but this is pure, pure dope science. It is my microscope. Yeah. What can I do with a microscope, you might ask? Well, what does one do with a microscope? I mean, you take this sugarcane and you put it under the microscope, and it tells you that it's made out of sucrose, carbon 12, hydrogen 22, and oxygen 11, and that's the and there's some extra bits. I don't know why. I guess you have to add, besides the sucrose, you have to add an extra bit of hydrogen and oxygen to come up with the sugar cane. But if you just wanted sucrose, you would leave these two out and make this chemical compound. Now, that's interesting. A bit. Not fully, though. Not fully. I mean, being able to analyze things in our world and understand how they're made, that's one thing. But guess what? Ladies and gentlemen, there's more. Yes, much more. Extreme close-up, much more. Dun dun dun! Okay, so, we take our chemist journal. When you analyze something in the microscope, you get a chemist journal that you can figure out, well, it's a little buggy because the slider shouldn't work like that. But I found out something interesting, which is why I showed you the cacti. I analyzed a cactus and found that it contained a lot of water, hydrogen and oxygen. I was needing a lot of hydrogen and oxygen, and a lot of carbon and things like that. So I was breaking chemicals down, which I'll show you in a bit how I did. But I noticed this. If you notice what I'm hovering over here, yeah, 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 yeah. Naturally occurring in the cacti here. So, yeah, I broke down some cacti and missed that at first glance. And then I came into the decomposer and it was all clogged up with this stuff. Well, right now I'm making carbon from coal because coal has a lot of carbon. Yeah. But I noticed some interesting things here. Oh, that's the last recipe. I need to set it back to carbon nanotubes because that's a thing. That's why I'm making all the carbons for carbon nanotubes, which I can compress to make diamonds. Oh, science! Although it's not that easy in our world. I mean, this is supposed to be a fun game. Some people call it a kid's game, but whenever you install 203 mods, you're no longer playing a kid's game. No, it's serious then. When you bring into the world things like wizardry, witchcraft, black magic, demon summoning, banishing, smiting, interdimensional travel, quantum entanglement devices, and being able to build a rocket ship and explore all of the planets. Look at that, you can explore the planets. And mine them. But you have to build oxygen tanks and ships, and oh my god, it's amazing! But the chemistry thing is what I'm really, really excited about trying. Now, I have not tried this yet. I had some failed attempts on test recordings, but I did not try any of this stuff. I gave it away. Okay. I told you that I got the mescaline, right? Yeah, I told you that. I totally remember telling you that. From the cactus, which by itself needs nothing else except for what I can tell. I did try one of these. Not gonna lie, there were like 64. I tried a few, and I'm doing some experimentation with lengthening the effects. But, let's see, it's daylight, it's a nice sunny day, it's like, ooh, pretty beautiful. And then let's see what happens when we ingest the substance. Oh my god. Everything went dark there for a minute, or a few seconds. That actually wasn't. I expected everything to go all bendy and warpy and stuff. Although I've never tried mescaline. Yeah, gravity defying leaves. I can take care of those with magic. But anyway, I'll clean that up later. Honestly, you guys don't need to be seeing that, how that works. Okay, but there's some other cool things that are interesting, like, we tried the mescaline. Okay. Yeah, you saw that. Yeah, Not condoning the use of drugs at all, but apparently this mod doesn't care because it's chemistry! And I wouldn't do this in real life, but just saying. It's pretty hilarious. I mean, you gotta admit, it's pretty funny. Whoa! Speed freak! That cocaine. Although, whoa, really short effect, sort of. It's still speedy, but oh god. I think I'm getting attackaded. Okay, so we'll go somewhere safer for the next experiment. We're going to we're going to engage the Phantom Bridge and fly up in the sky. 'Cause when you wanna fly like... Yeah, good old Clapton. But, wait a minute. I'm going to do one cheaty thing. This is the first cheaty thing I think no. Let's see. Well, you should be able to see the effect. I mean, it's pretty dark. Run the dark side of the moon. I think Pink Floyd did a lot of drugs too. Not quite sure about that. Yep, I did some Breaking Bad chemistry. Yep. I doubt these are actually the real chemical compounds, but through to some discovery, I noticed a thing or two. My Phantom Bridge. Gotta love that. Part of my blood magic stuff. I got the munchies from the drugs. Gotta eat steaks. Okay. Let's get our health going on there, regenerating. Make it a little bit faster by casting some wizard magic. And okay, now let's see if our Breaking Bad Enterprises, what they have done for us. Oh my god, everything's kind of warpy and the computer can't keep up with rendering the chunks, loading them. And I have an octa-core system. If I had an SSD, maybe it would help. But octa-core, 16 gigs of RAM, and it still can't load the chunks fast enough because I am on mess. Oh my god. Oh my god. And we're gonna believe we can fly because we're on drugs, and we can fly. Oh! And we didn't damage ourselves due to some magic. Because I had Sigil of Elemental Affinity, which made me not take any damage. And this is the Sigil of Air, which is allowing me to fly. I believe I can fly. Oh, you did. I am terribly sorry for that. That was uncalled for. But, I mean, I'm going to be, I was, just doing some experiments for map making for a game project I'm making in the Unreal Engine, but instead I got caught up in this chemistry stuff. I got a little sidetracked, and it happens. You end up combining chemicals, and yeah. I don't think I need to say anything more, except for this is now the Quantum Entity device. It changes its name constantly. It's like every time you look at it, Well, not every time, but like every few minutes you look at it and it'll have a different name. The QED. Gotta love it. Qua- But yeah, those substances. Don't do those in real life. But if you want to experiment with them in Minecraft, they're pretty fun. There's some other ones that I'm going to try to see if they put some more real life chemistry in here. But yeah, chemical decomposer, basically extracting all of it like a um, I don't know what you'd call that. It looks like a centrifuge. Centrifuge. I need new teeth. Yes, I'm an old man. But yeah, it basically breaks down everything. Now I'm sure that there would be more chemicals left over from that, but it's just a game. It is pretty impressive that they put every element in the periodic table in now, so should be able to come up with some interesting stuff like these radioactive materials. I've got silicon, phosphorus, nitrogen, beryllium, which I thought was a science fiction thing. I've got phosphate, which I can break down further. I've got hydrogen peroxide, which I made because I wanted to bleach wool. I had purple wool and all kinds of wool, and I wanted white wool, so I made hydrogen peroxide to bleach that. I still haven't tested if it actually works, though. I've got some cellulose. I've made some interesting. Oh, I made the calcium carbonate on my own, and how I did that? I figured calcium would be in bones, so I killed lots of skeleton undead creatures and looted their bones and put them in the chemical decomposer, and it gave me calcium and some other elements. So that apparently might actually make up bones. But like, even if it's not completely accurate, it still makes sense. It's still fun. It's still science, and it's distracting me like friggin' crazy from my project. Yes, but could give me some inspiration to make it even better. I could be the ultimate, ultimate wizard of chemistry and things. And anyway, you go home. You get out of my little hovel. I will see you again when I've built a proper base and I'm done experimenting with my substances. I don't have a problem! Don't look at me like that. Don't judge me! Alright. This is Eildenach 7, aka Medium Mike, aka lots of other things, saying, I bid you well.